When you called it quits, you could have done it right, but you ruined everything I love. Greetings, Libra, all placements. This is You Set My World on Fire. Okay, World on Fire by Nate Smith. He says, you ruined everything that I love. It's all gone. There ain't nothing left. You set my world on fire. He says, I watched the flames just get higher and I can't move on. I just gotta let it all burn. He says, I can't hit the corner bar anymore. I can't ride those roads anymore. You've ruined every place for me. Everything is plagued with your memory. So for some of my Libras, someone is definitely feeling a lot of nostalgia. Someone feels unwelcome in their town now after a separation, after a split. This can be leaving a company. This can be breaking up with a friend group. This can be a divorce. This can be, any sort of separation or stalemate. I'm hearing stalemate. Stalling. Be careful, Libra. Something could be stalling. Someone is also stalling. You could be stalling. You could be dealing with someone with other Libra placements. So take this whatever side of the fence you are on. That said, I was also getting The Way of the World by Noah Cyrus. From the beginning, you've been just going against the wind. You've been going against the grain. That's just the way it works. As you grow up, you face the truth that your parents are people and they're just messed up like you. The child inside them is broken and still hurting too. So for some of my Libras, I do feel a lot of this can also be a family situation that is setting someone's world on fire, metaphorically speaking, of course. Someone feels like perhaps the elephant in the room is finally being addressed. Perhaps whatever nice, neat, cookie cutter image that a family had is now being ripped off. This can also be like adult children who knew that their parents don't really like each other and they just kind of fake it for the holidays, and because they don't believe in divorce, etc., are finally separating, and they can be seeing different sides of their parents, or you can be one of these people. It's kind of like when someone has been holding up a veneer for a really long time or wearing a mask for a really long time, and then that falls. It's like everything around it also falls. So this can be someone who, was a really good functioning alky, or really good functioning hiding other vices. And now that something is exposed, now something is brought to light, people are seeing someone's shadow side. A family can be falling apart because of this. I was also hearing Pretty Slowly by Benson Boone. Also big focus just on country music in general in the country. I was hearing She's Gone Country. I've been hearing that. But in Pretty Slowly, he says, you were every shade of perfect, and then all of the colors started to blur. No, you'll never love me like you did. And he says that over and over. You'll never love me like you did. So for some of my Libras, you can just feel like something just isn't the same. Every time you go back, it just doesn't repair as intensely or as connected as it was previous. I keep channeling Nothing Was the Same by Drake. I was also getting Look What You've Done by Drake in Gemini's reading, so you could always be dealing with a Gemini. Also, I was hearing something about Christmas. So something can have a significance about someone remembers their last Christmas with someone. This could be someone's last Christmas with someone. Something about the Christmas time. Someone can also be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn because of Christmas time being their season. But he also says, how come all the best things fall apart? He says, where did we go? Where did we go? Darling, there's nothing left now. Yeah, it started out so slow, and now it's just fallen to pieces. He says, there's no way we can stop it now at 1,000 miles an hour. We're just driving out over the edge. There's nothing left. But then he says, the best thing you ever did was having left me behind. He says, and I couldn't blame you if I tried. When I look at you and you look at me, there's still love though. So who the heck are we? So this is also a situation, Libra, where someone is like, I know you still love me. I know I still love you, but we just cannot get along. And it's getting, it can be getting out of hand, where people can be swinging. People can be drinking. People are throwing it back. People can be throwing it back. It's like someone has cheated one too many times, someone has thrown too many holes in the wall, someone has had too many bottles back, or pill bottles, whatever it is. Someone has done too much, and someone is like, no, I'm done. And every time I come back, it's like, I can't even say it's that someone loves someone less, because he even says, when I look at you and you look at me, there's still love. But he's like, it's you know, it's fallen apart, and I can't blame you. Like, it's not healthy. We can't be together, but there's still love here. And, you know, Libra, I say this to couples all the time. Love is such a tiny slice of the pie when it comes to a healthy partnership. It really is. Like, you need good communication, you need actual respect, you need compassion, you need understanding for, even if you start out having the same belief systems, people are allowed to grow, evolve, and change their belief systems as they grow up, as they age. And just because you might stay in one belief system your whole entire life, from the day you were born to the day you die, that doesn't make you any better or anything else than someone else who changes their belief system entirely year to year. And it's really healthy for us to be with people that have total opposing or opposite beliefs as us. It opens us up more. So there's something with that where it's like someone feels like someone is very fly by night, someone feels like someone's always shifting. Yeah, there is a lot of love here, very strong Sagittarius energy, very strong Aries and Scorpio energy as well. But this can also be where someone can get really manipulative. Someone can also find that someone was messaging somebody behind their back. Someone can be married. Someone can be committed. Yeah, we have an Empress and a Queen of Pentacles sideways. So someone can be married or in a serious relationship with somebody, but it's on the rocks. It's about to fall apart because someone knows that their heart is not in it. Their heart is elsewhere. And it's kind of like a situation has stayed together, maybe just because they work together, they could have a platform together, they could have a home together, kids together, or again, marriage, it's cheaper to keep her. Divorce is expensive. So someone has really just like stayed in something because of finances, because of a situation, because of children, because of all the above. And it's on its last straw. Something's on its final straw. Yeah, the Two of Cups literally just fell in the reverse. So someone is like, yeah, no, this is not my happiness. This isn't it. And what I really want is over there, King of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Oh yeah, there's the Empress again. Very strong Taurus energy, very strong Scorpio energy, Libra. But it's taking a lot for someone to get the balls, frankly, to break someone's heart. But you know what? It's kind of weird because it's like their heart's already broken. Like, you're not breaking their heart. Their heart is already broken. Somebody's heart is already broken because they know that the person they're with, it's like they're sleeping with a stranger at night, or, if they're not even together every night. Like, this can be a situation where someone has been like, yeah, I want to be together and I want to spend my life with you, but like, I want us to be in different homes. Like, you can stay here, I can stay there, but like, I want something non-traditional. And yet within 3 months with somebody else, it's like this person has moved in, they're talking about marriage, they're wanting kids, and previously maybe they said they never wanted them. And it's just because that previous person was not the right fit. But they also were too complacent, or again, work they were benefiting, or is just complacent and comfort. It was a comfort zone. Someone wasn't ready to walk away from something. But now they are. Yeah, so in the horse world, we put a red bow on a horse's mane or tail if they are unpredictable, if they could kind of be dangerous, if they could act out. So someone here, I'm also hearing the Scarlet Letter, so definitely someone here could have cheated. But someone sees somebody else's gold, and someone definitely could be talking to, oh wow. So yeah, someone sees someone as gold, and somebody else is brass. And it looks like they're about to leave the brass because they actually feel ready to pursue the gold. And someone could have caught someone online, watching somebody, talking to somebody. Someone just finds someone really radiant. Someone could be a performer or an athlete. Yeah, it's time to roll the dice and make a change, Libra. Someone feels like I'm dinged if I do, dinged if I don't. Someone can feel like they're going through the Bermuda Triangle. It is about to be hurricane season, so definitely a caution with that as well if you are in an area that could be affected by that. Bless you, Libra.